house B host on assignment with the one and only.
Hey, good morning, Brandon. Thank you so much for having me on the show today. Looks like I might be having a little bit of technical difficulties hearing you over here, but I know 7 for you, it's 5 a.m. for me. Hawaii time is 3 a.m. So we over here crossing time zones, making it happen.
Kaila, you're making some big sacrifices. So, Kaila, the pressure to perform, you see in the industry, a lot of people, it's like everyone's trying to get ahead. We're trying to move up. Everybody's trying to take that next step. And that leads to depression and anxiety and worry. How common is that in your industry? And maybe somebody today is watching this show and they're trying to get to that next step and they're stressed out because if they don't perform up to par, they could lose their job, their career, their family. How common is that?
Man, it's definitely common, and especially after the pandemic, because that is something that really has affected our industry as artists. It's like there's this pressure to perform, and then it took away our opportunity to literally perform. And then there's also just the pressure to perform in general, to be popping, to have the followers, to look like, you're dropping music all the time. And with all of the pressure on social media, to, look good and to have clout, it definitely adds in triggering mental health for artists who a lot of times, are introverts, are emotional. We got to be a little crazy to be in the industry that we in. So, it's definitely an issue that I'm seeing all of the time, with not knowing what you don't know.
So, Kaila, do you ever feel like you're chasing that previous big hit? Is that what a lot of artists do? You have that big hit that goes viral, global, and you're trying to outdo what you already did. And if you don't, then you go into like a state of depression, like you were a failure.
Man, I feel like one of my flaws, and at least I'm aware of, is that I tie so much of my identity to my productivity and so much of my confidence
Mm.
to my productivity. And so if I get sick, when I had COVID a few weeks ago and I'm not doing anything, I'm not able to have the same meetings, I'm not able to produce music, I'm not able to write, I'm not even able to accept calendar invites, I'm just sleeping. And it really does affect my mental health. It makes me feel like, oh man, even though I have all these great accomplishments, I feel like I'm really not doing much. But I would rather compare my current self to my past self than to compare myself to another person.
So, how do you feel about the young lady who recently committed suicide? It's heartbroken all over.
Oh my gosh,
What are your
between
thoughts?
her and Miss Regina King's son, like, though, just this has completely broken my heart as a way to start the new year. Just these beautiful young people that were just so loved by their community, and you just see them and it's like, oh my gosh, she's popping, she's everything I want to be. And this is also a reason why we should not be comparing ourselves to others, because we don't truly know what somebody is going through. There are times that I showed up and I have the happiest smile on my face, and I leave that venue, I leave that show, and I break down and I have the darkest thoughts of my life, and nobody would ever know. I think we as artists, we of people in the public eye, as people that are constantly talking and having this pressure to perform, this pressure to be popping, it makes us hard it makes it a lot harder for us to come out and be transparent when we have feelings like that, because as an entertainer, I feel like my job is to bring you that good vibe. And if I'm in a mental space where I can't do that, I will isolate myself so that I don't have to bring you a negative one.
And you make a great point. Always be kind. You never know who's going through what when you step out every day. Just because someone is smiling, just because someone seems to be in a good space in life, this person could be on the verge of a catastrophic breakdown. So it takes 2 seconds to stop and say hello. How are you? Hope your day is going well.
Uh,
So
Brandon, I got a story for you, brother. I don't have the time to tell it, but one day we gonna really get into it, and it's coming up on like the 7-year anniversary of one time I was at the Golden Gate Bridge, and there was a young man, and I had lost my keys in this divine act of intervention, and I went to talk to him because he.
Kayla, hold that because we're going to
Are we going to Facebook?
Instagram.
We
We're
going to
going to
Instagram.
Instagram that. We're going to tell that story on Instagram.
Let's go to
So,
Instagram because the
so, so
gram needs to hear
before,
this story this morning.
that's right. But before we drop that, hey everybody, Kaila has a new single that she's getting ready to share with us. She's going to drop just a one verse, and then we're going back to over to Instagram. So make sure you follow us. Stay tuned. Kaila, love
Oh,
in the house. Here we go.
well, I got a new project Crypto girl, because I'm a crypto girl in a crypto world, need an NFT. I'm your referral doing hot things on a blockchain, coming through with that top game, the most up to date, comprehensive. I got the basis and get extensive. So get in early for it, get expensive. My place in history gonna be cemented. 4 years ago, I was taking a chance, turn me some hundreds and just some grands. I'm trying to say that Bitcoin was a scam, but they did not understand the program, the rise of technology. I said, give me the knowledge, please. Now the same ones that's knocking me, all the same ones that will issue apologies. I knew they'd have to acknowledge me. Used to not text back. Now they be calling me, didn't trip. Handled it solidly. Up in my quality. Growing my following. Next move, gonna be astonishing. Let them go. Keep on mocking me. I'm popping, please. Ain't no stopping me. You only rob yourself trying to be robbing me. Come on.
Hey, everybody, B Holt on assignment with international hip hop recording artist Kaila Love in the house. Hey, follow us on Instagram. Make sure you watch us every day, 5 days a week, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. Peace, and we're out.